And hello man, today this is gonna be like a little different video. Like, okay, so I was randomly scrolling and I found this dude called Cola Rudy. He made a post on YouTube called, okay, so I don't even have any words anymore. This is just blatantly protecting a predator, and I didn't want to say it, but she is friends with a lot of the staff member, and about the not enough context. I said I would show them literally almost all my DMs fully on screen share. This spam messages from another victim, but I'm probably banned too. This is just insane. I don't know what to say anymore. Let's look. You're banned from the Eternal Abyss. Reason defaming Danny with Littleton. No context. Not permeable. Okay, this is all the suspicious. Like, why are we protecting it, Brett? Like, little to no context. Yeah, because you didn't give him a chance to show context. He said he would show more context, but like you didn't. You just banned him. That's nice. Dude. What a fucking loser. This serves whoever banned him, and he makes okay. And also this yo, I can't lie. I'm fully done with this comment. Lol. You're lying, bro. Exposing sexual predators makes you the problem. And the predator is protected. Genuinely doing Roblox, the Roblox special, bro. I CBA anymore. I don't know what the fuck is CBA. So this seems like a bot, but I don't know. Maybe a real person. Anyways, after careful consideration, we will no longer be accepting exposure documents or reports concerning incident outside of the server. The volume of these reports have been unmanageable given our current moderation resources, and we lack the necessary tools to analyze the validity of these reports. Going forward, any tickets created in relation to the above will be in violation of server rule 10A and may result in the ticket being closed and your account being blacklisted from our ticketing system. As always, spreading these reports around public channels is in violation of server rule 7. The support channel has been adjusted accordingly. So this also. Hi, long time no see. So pretty much the main reason I am gone is due to a pretty bad situation that was ongoing for like a couple months, and it's all explained inside of this exposure document. This also affected a couple close friends of mine very badly, and it's probably a lot worse than it may look like. But yeah, I'd stay away from this individual to add on this to this. There are a lot of people like this, at least at the higher levels of the game, which is really messed up and also pushed me away from the community. But hopefully we can get rid of these weirdos and stuff and save the community. Yes, anyway, this really messed me up very bad, but I'm getting better, and pretty much I'm gonna just go outside and stuff, and I will return for stuff in the future. So thanks everyone, I really appreciate the support. I don't know if Danny is gonna make some like counter thing, but I can back it up, so it's all calm. Love you guys, stay safe and watch out for people like this. Also, thank you so much for 9,000. Dude, what the fuck, I haven't logged in on this account for ages. You guys are the gods. What the yeah, okay, let's look at the Google document. The goal of this document is to not only spread awareness of the situation, but to form a case that is eligible enough to get 0x dani fr rightfully banned from at least within the Eternal Abyss Discord and game. 0x dani fr, also simply referred to as Dani, is a Portuguese hobby player who's prevent consistently active within the Eternal Abyss and within the Eternal Abyss Discord server. She has a channel with around 180 subscribers and is most known for several horrific completions within the Eternal Abyss. Although she does not seem very famous, Dani is most known for being the best Portuguese Obby player within the top Obby community. However, it has come to attention that 0x Dani FR, who will just be referred to as Dani from now on, has engaged in highly manipulative behavior that borders on, if not just downright sexual grooming towards several people. Okay, but that is fucking messed up. Despite being in a 4 year long real life relationship with someone who will just be referred as Miguel, Dania seeked out vulnerable people on Discord, gaslit them into thinking that she loved them in a romantic fashion, and then manipulate them by using their altered behavior in return for other things, typically or always sexual in nature. The events leading towards their altered behavior will be backed up with scans. This document is backed up and watched for by one of the victims. For the sake of the requested privacy, victims 1, 2, and 3 will remain anonymous. The border of these scans will also be color coded for clarity purposes. Most stages have subtabs embedded within explaining each section in further detail. Victim 1 met Danny back in the summer of 2025 through being active inside the Ito community, aka Ito Tawazafal. This document is mainly written around Victim 1, however, the second and third victims will still be mentioned. Victim 1 became friends with Danny pretty fast due to their shared interest in the game, but they never really thought of Danny as anything special regarding their initial relationship, as they have had countless online friends in the same manner. However, this will soon change. What is this? Okay, later. Updated version is the only way in the Eternal Abyss by paying. You don't have access to the practice button. May like it doesn't let you practice tower. Nah, am I cooked? On the 1st of January, okay, this is like kind of hard to read because it is a bit blurred, but anyways. On the 1st of January 2026, Dani messaged Victim 1 saying she had something to tell them. Then told them that she had developed romantic feelings for them, which came as a surprise to Victim 1 due to them seeing their relationship as nothing more than online friends. More importantly, Dani's bio at the time had a bio is description. If you don't know, bio stands for biography. But anyways, Danny's bio at the time had a person's name with a pink heart, Miguel. This indicated to victim 1 that she was already in a relationship, but despite that, Danny claimed that Miguel is fine with them having a polyamorous relationship. Scans should all be in chronological order, European time format. I don't know what does that mean. Anyways, I was gonna say something, but I don't know if this would be the best possible time. What do you mean? Why not? Because you probably would think I'm joking and speaking lies. What? Just say it. It's fine. Danny confronts victim 1 by stating that she had something to confess to them. More scans below. Alright. This might sound weird or feel weird, but I kinda have feelings to you. I kinda have feelings to you for a while, even though it's online, I admit it. Sorry for the late reply. I don't know what to do. No one's ever said that to me before. I gotta process. Don't worry about replying late. Okay, don't you have someone already though? He doesn't mind the double, don't worry. I had asked him around a year ago and he said he is fine and if he is still with me. Mm, what does it say? Also, no one has to know. It might seem so wrong saying that. Sorry. What do you mean? I am so sorry for saying that. Dani claims that she had developed romantic feelings with Victim 1, despite it being online. Victim 1 reinforces the fact that Dani already has a partner, but Dani claims that her partner is fine with her seeking out romantic relationship with others. False. No, bruh, you good. I'm not mad or anything. I'm just like, I don't know how to explain. You can explain. It's not that I don't want to explain. I just don't know how. You felt so wrong saying that. I don't know how I should feel about myself now. But this is so fucked up. Messed up, what am I called? Anyways, Danny puts on a guilty facade after a confession. Right off the bat, despite being in a 4 year long real life relationship, Danny is seeking out other people on Discord, confessing her love for them, and blatantly cheating on Miguel. Already a big red flag. Even if we. Okay, we're accidentally spit at my screen. Anyways, even if we assume that Miguel is perfectly fine, perfectly okay with being cheated on slash polyamorous, proven to be false later on. The fact that there are multiple victims in this document proves that Dani is not just seeking for a simple polyamorous relationship. She does not give a single fuck about any of these people whatsoever. Instead, Dani is actively trying to manipulate victims into believing she loves them in return for sexual favors while they are not aware that she is doing this with multiple other people. After she confessed her love to Victim 1, they didn't know what to say, as no one ever said anything like this to them before. As they both went to sleep and woke up, they switched the topic and their status went on as normal for the next 3 months. However, they did start to get slightly closer due to different low points in their lives. Though this would all change around April, Victim 1 was going through a pretty low period in their life, which prompted Danny to act a lot nicer to them. At first, they just brushed it off as her wanting to make them feel better. However, she started to reinforce the belief that she was romantically in love with them. Alright, young too. I'm kinda into you. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. I don't know how to respond. No one ever said this to me before. I kinda like you too, but there's so many things going. There's so many things. Oh my god. I don't know what I'm feeling. I'm gonna go sleep. Good night. What does this say? I can't read it. It's too blurred. Anyways, Danny constantly referred to the victim as cute, which was her method of escalation. This was also her way of reminding the victim that she still had these sort of romantic feelings for them. Danny had also engaged in light form of roleplay, but this also further escalates. What Danny is doing here is known as love bombing, an emotional manipulation tactic in which a person shows excessive amount of love and affection in an attempt to make the victim emotionally dependent on them in order to control their behavior. This is never done with good intentions in mind. This pattern of showering different people with love and affection to further influence they what they will do with her will be shown with two other victims later on. Further scans are shown below. I feel happier being around with you. Also, you don't have to be sorry with the stuff you have to do. I understand that you have stuff that you need to do. Me too. I love you so much. I'm not gonna read I love you. Ew, that's disgusting. Danny Labam's victims Dani Lawbombs victim one by claiming she feels emotional happier with them, showing full sympathy and exchanging love messages with them. Mm, mm, mm. Also, about the thing from yesterday night, I don't want to seem rude to you nor my boyfriend, but I'm sorry I stay with you. What do you mean? I don't want to leave him, but also this seems weird to ask you. Would you mind if we could be besties with benefits? I mean, if that's okay. If you're okay with it, because I talked to him about it earlier today. He just doesn't want me to date anyone else. I feel embarrassed asking you that. And he admits that her real life boyfriend Miguel is not okay with her cheating on them with someone else in Discord, confirming she previously lied about his concerns. She then asks victim one to be besties with benefits instead. Danny will not respect this decision or Miguel's concern later on. I can't read this. Victim 3 reveals that Danny had developed romantic feelings for them and even forwards a message of Danny's love bombing. The fact that Danny has multiple victims proves that her intentions are worse than just cheating on her boyfriend. What is it? Proof of her moving to one victim, online victim one, well, in a 4 year relationship, while secretly moving to another victim, victim three. This proves that she cannot be trusted and could have easily been doing this to many other people, and she could even be doing this as I type this out. Bro, that's so bad. The Eternal Abyss is giving them the schlep treatment, bro. W. The person who made this document. Despite wanting to stay friends with benefits with people, and despite Miguel's wishes for Danny to stay loyal to him after Danny love bombs victims into believing she loves them, she then escalates the relationship and asks if you want to be her secret boyfriend. This tactic is consistent with multiple victims. Can I ask you something? Yeah. Um, would you like to be my boyfriend secretly? Bro, I don't know what to do. I've been doing nothing for like 3 hours. By the way, have you thought of it? Yeah, it's just like I really feel better about it because like I want to, but we can keep it a secret from everyone. Latin again, or if you would like to. I feel so nervous trying to say something about it. Okay, just wanna make sure. You're gonna be my boyfriend now? Am I your girlfriend? Yeah, okay. Previously, Danny asked victim one to become best friends with benefits. Now, instead of keeping her word on that decision, Danny decides to double down on having a secret relationship with the victim despite them knowing very well that Danny already has a 4 year long partner. Again, I don't want to sound bitchy about this. Would you like to be my boyfriend in secret? I told you I had a crush on her. She made me think she loved me. More proof with victim one that she makes people believe she loves them. If Danny were to respond to this, she might claim that it's the victim's fault, even though Danny was the person who confessed, love bombed, and then made her victims believe that they are special to her affection. Danny had already lied about Miguel's feelings about her, cheating on him with other people. Remember, she's also cheating on her 4 year long relationship whilst also cheating on her online relationships at the same time. After convincing victims to be her only boyfriend, she will then lie directly to the victim's face, saying that she loves them only and that they are all that matters to her. This further creates a sense of emotional dependence within the victims. Danny, I got a question. Do you do this with anyone else? What do you mean, like the stuff we say? Oh, no, I don't. Only me and you, only us together. Alright, I'm just always in everyone's shadow. You aren't for me. For me, I'm together with you and you only. No, you and me only. You are. I'm not gonna say that. That's just cringe as fuck. Only. After creating a sense of emotional dependence, she will slowly make things more and more sexual, knowing that her victims won't have the will to tell her to stop anymore due to several factors shown in the previous stages covered. I can't read this, this is too blurry. Do you want me to say what I mean? Mm-hmm. Okay, even if I feel nervous, I'm still gonna say it. I wanna have that with you. That's disgusting. I kind of feel embarrassed for saying this. Also had us stuck in my mind for a while, but I was just too scared to tell you. So scared to tell you. Oh my god. I don't know what to say. Then you have several instances of sexual interaction with victim one, with what appears to be direct/indirect requests for erotic roleplay. This is after the process of confessing, manipulating, and further escalating people's relationships with her. In some instances, she tries to use tactics to save face in case of an exposure like this one, such as asking for consent when she knows that the victim won't be willing to say no due to her process of manipulation. This makes it more difficult to expose the type of person she truly is, due to them being very easy safety nets to refer back to. If a victim tried to expose her, she would just say that they wanted to do it with her and that she is the real victim. After some periods of time, she will then insist on engaging in ERP, erotic roleplay, with the victims, which then seem to be her main goal with each victim. Scans below. Reminder, she is saying all of this while cheering on her RL boyfriend, in real life boyfriend, if you don't know what it means. RL boyfriend, and also doing this with multiple other people while lying to the victim's face about only loving them. She uses these phrases as a safety net, knowing the other person deep down doesn't want to lose her, meaning they will agree either way. This makes it extremely hard for the victim to expose her later on. I can't read this, so I'm not gonna. Dani puts on a facade. She acts like she cares about her victims, that she doesn't want to force or manipulate them into doing things for her. This is a lie. Dani does not care about them. Dani wouldn't took extra steps such as confessing and law bombing towards her victims to make them more dependent on her. After victim 1 and victim 2 find out about Danny's obsession with cheating on another young, cheating on every single person she gets with, she tried to put them against each other by saying they were the ones being sexual to her first, despite the fact that, okay guys, I'm gonna like pause the video because I gotta like wear my shirt. It's kind of hot, so I could have allowed to just. Alright guys, I wore my shirt and closed the window because it was kind of cold. Anyways, despite the fact that Van Dani abruptly confessed to her victims despite her in a real relationship. 2. Dani engaged in law bombing towards people to further desensitize her victims. 3. Dani went as far as to ask the victims to be her secret boyfriend, which even in a not safe for work friendship was completely unnecessary. Dani then reached out to a friend of victim 1 and told them that she told her boyfriend Miguel everything and that Miguel forgave her despite still being mad. This is another lie. The friend of victim 1 then reached out to Miguel alongside the victim 1 and asked him directly, to which he showed them that he had in fact not been told everything about the situation, and Danny was sugarcoating it to him. I did tell him everything. I'm now just trying to change myself from who I was. Then he lies about having. Then he lies about having told Miguel everything that she did. How much do you know about the situation? Not all the details. But you know, okay, so this is Miguel. Miguel. The boyfriend is Miguel, I'm assuming. How much do you know about the situation? Not all the details. What do you know? That Danny is being exposed after the one person she was with went to. I don't know why it's censored, but wherever, or something like that. Miguel confirms that Danny did not in fact tell him everything she's done. Not all details, yeah. Danny then admits that she lied about having told Miguel everything in the situation. Danny, after all this time, could have just owed up to the people she took advantage of and told Miguel the full story. Instead, she thought it would be a great idea to try and get the victims, including her boyfriend, to blame each other. Victim 1 and victim 2 are friends. You should probably come clean to Miguel about what you were doing to Danny. I did. What you were done doing, Danny? I did. You did? You told me everything? Yeah. How did he react? He forgave me, but matter what happens. Many towards, I don't know, it's censored. I find it hard to believe no self-respecting person will let their girlfriend cheat twice and just forgive like that. I know I didn't I believe it either when you said it to me. He was still disappointed on me, but I thought he'd react more angry to this. I don't know. You don't know that like what is this? This is going to leak all of it. Oh, so the censored thing is the victim. I mean like victim one or something else. Anyways. And if Miguel finds Irat, I sure hope that you told him everything. I did tell him everything. I'm not just trying to change myself from who I was. That this is then telling one of victim's one's friends that she told her boyfriend everything and that she did. Obviously, this has already been proven to be a lie. But look closer. He, Miguel, forgave me, but matter what happened, menu towards blank, with the blank space mentioning both victim 1 and victim 2. Liar. This is Danny's words, not Miguel's. She wanted the two victims to get all the trouble, not her. Image chopped, so name lengths having anonymity. Okay, anonymity. Tom. Okay. The worst thing is, victim 2 lied to victim 1 to make victim 1 forgive him. Just another screenshot of Dani trying to get her victims to turn on each other. This did not work. Why? They knew what she actually did. They knew how Dani treated them. Dani does not deserve to be forgiven. This whole situation proves that she has a continuous pattern of manipulation and using people for messed up fantasies before she leaves them alone, gaslighting her victims into thinking she genuinely loves them, cheating on Miguel with multiple victims. Danny keeps saying that she will change, however, this had happened a minimum of 3 times. Victims 1, 2, and 3. Victims 1, 2, 3, and Miguel's own story shown under this screenshot. Okay, so boyfriend, I'm assuming this is Miguel. Also, there was this whenever there was a day assigned as a meetup, then he would yeah, Allah Bambly like that. I fucking refuse to lose my mind to someone. I respect that, but she cheats every chance she gets. She keeps saying, "I'll be better." Dog, you cheated with at least 3 other guys in like 2 months. There was one time where he was in a server I was in like she was in a server I was in since like 2 years ago. By then it was noticed that he was cheating on with the first guy because he got rejected wherever. Everyone hated him for like 3 months, for like some months. It was just we just added again. Don't know how we just accept that, but okay. Then his boyfriend Miguel talks about her. He refers to Miguel as a he sometimes, cheating on him before in a server, and how everyone just forgave her out of the blue. Then is not willing to change for anyone being forgiven does not and will not change her behavior whatsoever. More proof of her boyfriend Miguel not trusting her as well as lying to him, as well as her lying to him about cheating and covering it up in the past. V1 is victim one. Okay, one is alright, but anyways, first thing I wanted to do the moment I went to Danny's house or something. Whenever Danny is not near the PC, check Discord in case of cheating. Well, I guess I didn't even need to go to his house. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. That sucks, bro. But I want to keep the truth from you. You just don't deserve it at all. I'm glad I got the chance to talk to you, Miguel. Yeah, also, I kept on telling Danny to tell me if anything wrong is going on. Just persisted on the I don't want to make you worried. Just to clear up any misconceptions. As far as this document is aware, Danny is not a pedophile, and no victims were of appropriate when age ranges whenever these incidents occurred. If new information is discovered that proves otherwise, then of course disregard this paragraph. However, then is instead a different type of threat to such a vulnerable community that she should still never be tolerated inside said community ever again. And Dani has proven time and time again that despite receiving multiple chances to redeem herself, she lied about the voice and emotions of her 4 year long relationship with Miguel. She lied about the feelings of herself towards several victims. She lied about her guilt over cheating on not only Miguel but her victims too, then trying to get said victims to go after each other once she realized they found out the truth. I'm sorry for everything I've done to those who I hurt accidentally without any intention to. Accidentally without any intention to. Then it still refuses to take accountability to this day. Conclusion: stay far away from 0x Danny FR. Okay, bro. I'm not gonna lie. This was fucking crazy. Like, why, bro? Why? Like, this is just disappointing, man. Like, very disappointing. I guess the Eternal Abyss is fucking cancelled. Oh well. Okay, I don't know what to do. I guess by the way, guys, this video is almost 34 minutes long. If you ask how, because I had like fucking 1 gigabyte of storage left. I don't know how, out of the blue, I suddenly now have 2.5 gigabytes of storage. I don't know where it came from. I didn't download or delete anything. But yeah, 2.5 gigabytes is probably like, it's probably not enough to make a 1 hour video. It's not, okay, I won't make a 1 hour video anyway. But yeah, that's how I could make this video this long, because yeah, I just fucking have extra storage because my tablet has favoritism, W favoritism. Anyways, subscribe, like, and I guess comment or Notification. Open the notifications bell if you want, and